this, and Van Boening has won the leg, and he will break the first of these 5 sets now.
Yeah, absolutely crushed him from the side. A little bit of spin on the cue ball though, so that's something he might change. Obviously knows a lot about the break, so I wouldn't have to give him any advice on that part.
Yeah, and this is to get in the money. And the money just gets bigger and bigger and bigger from here on in, culminating in that winner's check for $70,000. I'm sure he'd love to get his hands on that. That's a few days off fishing right there, isn't it? Now then, what's he thinking here, Tim?
Well, I would assume a push out to the top short rail. As you can see, the 1 ball does not go because of the 5.
Clever.
Oh,
and he's 7 now.
Yeah. Yeah, play good pace. Not just the 8 and the 7, but also the cue ball locked up with the rail. Limits the options, and Shane instantly said, "You know, I'm not in the mood for this. You can go ahead." But, well, you can play the cue ball now. 3 rails behind the 9. Oh, he's hit it really thin. Not sure if he was trying to hit it that thin. Don't think he's really left something nice to work with for Shane.
Yeah, he's opened up the 7-8 now, Tim. Put them together for the first shot, and then the second one. That's what makes me think he did hit it too thin as well. Sure, he wasn't trying to open them up. There's a chance for Shane. It's a tough one. Position on the 2 in the side. No, he's not playing it. Safety. Took a risk. Yeah, won 3 out of 3. Or is it 4 out of 4 now? But Van Boening has been absolutely unstoppable so far. Started off with a win over Tyan Nguyen. Won that in straight sets. Another straight sets victory over Alex Kazakis. And then Yip Kin Ling went the same way as well. So he hasn't dropped a set yet, Tim.
Well, you also mentioned earlier on in the week. Oh, I had not called it in the corner. You also mentioned earlier on in the week the fact that he put on Facebook how much of a great time he's having in Vietnam. He's really enjoying his time out there. He says the tables are playing great. He's feeling great. So it just really looks like he's enjoying himself.
Yeah, and that's such a big part of the game, isn't it, Tim? He's enjoying the food even. He's enjoying the people, the fans. So not one negative at all to say about it. And he's blending in rather well with the background, may I say, as well.
Yeah, nice stun run behind the 9 ball there after 2. Strong shot from Oi.
Oh, misjudged. Ball in hand then.
So interesting. Oi's game in general, quite a bit of rhythm. And it looks a little bit unusual for most of the people probably to watch it. It just doesn't look like your average player because his stance is a little different and his stroke is a little bit loose. But man, this guy can play.
Yeah, I just think he plays totally on instinct, and what a lovely way to play. I think it's a much more enjoyable way of playing the game.
Well, I think most of the people, they actually start playing pool like this, but then by making mistake after mistake, they seem to tone it down. There's only a couple that just stick with it and overall try to work on not making these mistakes while playing faster.
Yeah, Jeffrey DeLuna, another example of that, I believe. He's got his own unique style of play. Very aggressive, loves to entertain. Maybe goes for one shot too many sometimes. Some crazy positional shots. And I don't think it's any coincidence that... Well, I don't think it's not a coincidence that neither of the 2 players, DeLuna or Nukioi, have actually won as much as maybe they should have won in the game.
Well, great start for Oi. Really put Shane in a couple difficult spots there. Not much.
I promise you some great entertainment on this channel.
Well, definitely put everything into that break. Fucking it.
Good start.
First pocketable ball for Shane.
Yeah, looked very good in the warm-up. Nukioi was there a lot earlier than Shane, but Shane was out on one of the outer tables practicing his break, as of course he always does. So he had a warm-up as well, just on another table, and then came in and had a couple of racks on this one. That's gone wrong.
Oh.
Possible carom on the 8, Tim?
Could play the carom. There's quite some distance in between, and it's early in the set. I kind of feel like he might be playing safe. It's difficult to also get the position on the 3-ball while making the carom.
Oh, needs us to run. Perfect. I just misjudged the cannon on his last shot on the 2-ball. Thought he was going to hit the 3 full up, but he didn't, just glanced off the side of it. So 1 rail kick for Nukioi. May catch the second rail, of course, as well.
Well, could go over the left side, the easy hit. He's going over the right side to possibly make the 3-ball, and look at this. What a shot on the 3-ball and a little nudge on the 4. Wow, what a kick shot from Nukioi. Straight into it and cut it in.
Yeah,
coming out of the gate strong, Mark.
Yeah, Nukioi certainly started the stronger of the 2, Tim, that's for sure.
Yeah, basically picking up the pieces over on the rack. Everything was wide in the open. It's just that Shane did not have any open pockets to swing at on that 3-ball. Quick work for Nukioi.
Just kind of get the feeling, Tim, there's not that urgency though when we get to this stage. You know, 5 sets, it's a much longer race now. You've got to win at least 12 racks to get to the... Now they keep showing these 2 young ladies. I don't know who they are. I could actually go for a bit of that when I'm sitting here commentating. That would be perfect. I'm sitting in my comfy armchair. Massage away. Wow, he's really throwing everything into this, isn't he? The kitchen sink as well, everything.
Yeah, and a couple balls just pushing each other away in front of that side pocket. Twice in a row now that I felt like something was going to drop. That's how close they were. They just didn't.
Problem with the 4 here for Van Boening. 1, 2 and 3 readily available. Not possible to get on the 4 where it is. He's going to have to move it somehow or play a safety on it. Just hold the cue ball in behind the 8.
Well,
so he ends up.
Is he able to cut the 3-ball and go 3 rails into the 4-8 possibly? Around the 10.
Got to watch the scratch here if he goes above the 5.
No, playing the safety.
Well, needs to get the 4 away, of course. Oh, that's what you call a safety. Not sure how tight he is, but it looks pretty close to the 8-ball. One thing's for sure, he will not be jumping. Well, he's got the 1 rail, Tim.
The 4 was still... Oh. Well, the 4 was still quite a bit off the rail. Always a difficult target to hit just one single ball in the open on the other side of the table.
So
yeah, would be good for Shane if he can get this rack on the board.
Yeah, and it'll be a fouled attempt at a kick from Oi this time, which was, of course, the reason he won the last rack, Tim, because he made such a great kick. But it's a bad one this time that's going to cost him rack number 3. Shane will be on the board. Now can settle down. Always a good feeling to get your rack on the scoreboard. You then officially feel a part of the match. It's just a psychological thing, really. The table looks to be running nice today, Tim. No storms around today. Not yet. hit them pretty good, I thought. 8-ball. The 8-ball's going to go. The 4-railer, it's there. Shane's dropped his jaw.
The 8-ball to the rescue.
There's the 4-railer. Watch the 8-ball. Track 1. Oh, he got kicked him as well, but still made it into a 4-railer. Wow. How many racks is that going to cost Nokioi, Tim? It's cost him one already. This is probably going to be the second one.
Well, you could see on Shane's face he was not happy with how he struck the 1-ball. Instantly, he kind of felt like, a little bit off, and would have liked to be a little straighter on this 2. Doesn't want to catch the 10.
Got
Just
very close to
slightly
the 10.
went by.
Could have
And
flicked
now
off
he
the 10
was
and gone into the side.
quite sure he was trying to leave himself a little bit more angle on the 3-ball to go 2 rails around the 5-ball to get on the purple 4. Now he has to play the window in between the 5 and the 7. How often does this go wrong? I think he might have left himself behind the 7.
Yeah, look at the body language. He knew as soon as he hit it. He actually caught that 3-ball too thick, Tim. I don't know if you noticed that. Caught the 3-ball way thick up. Thinner would have meant the cue ball widened more.
Yeah, cue ball pushed through the ball a little bit more now. So safety coming up. Not the end of the set yet. Oh, I like this. He's putting a lot of creativity in his game lately. I'm quite sure most of the people at home, including myself, did not see this coming. Very clever shot. Seen him play an unreal bank shot, I think like last year at the European Open. Like everybody was so shocked he missed that bank shot by like a diamond, but every time he's missed it that way, he got it safe. Like you should see it. It was brilliant.
Yeah, with
Very
one
creative mind.
You cannot buy or teach his experience, and it's a huge part of the game as well, especially if you're Shane's age and you've been through what you've been through in all the matches you've ever played, Tim, all the different genres of the game, like banks, 1 pocket, 9-ball, 10-ball, 8-ball. He plays them all very well. He's got that experience always.
Well, this is putting a little bit in a funny spot, but did not get the full hook behind the 7 like he was trying to get. Called the 4-ball in the side pocket, possibly off the 9 in case he catches it thicker than he's trying to do. Not that thick. Wow, he's hit it way too full. That might cost him the set right there. That was shocking how full he hit that.
Going to the right corner. Avails him better position. That was a good angle, Tim, on this 6 to come across the face of the 10. Six and 7 in the same pocket. See the Fort Worth Billiards patch on his arm there. I'd be like a kid in a sweet shop if I ever got to visit that place. It looks absolutely fantastic. Everything you could ever want. If they had food there, Tim, I'd move in there and never come out, I think. And a shower, of course. I'd be happy. So this then, for the second set. And it goes. We're 1 set all. So that mistake on the 8-ball, Tim, really did cost Nokioi not just that rack, but the set as well. And this, as you called it, shocking on the 4-ball. And SVB doesn't miss from there. So we're going to take a little break. We're going to leave you with a beautiful view of this lovely Stadium 7 Sports Centre in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Tim de Ruyter and myself will be back as soon as the players are back. See you soon, guys. Very warm welcome back to Ho Chi Minh City. Shane will break first in this third set. Having won the lag, he'll break sets 1, 3 and 5. Nurki 2 and 4. Coming nearer the centre of the table, Tim, this time. Ball down.
Well, there it is. It's the Shane van Boening classic.
Yeah, the 8 ball in the side. One of the wing balls, Tim. There's Tiffany and Larry. Mr. and Mrs. Easton.
Yeah, a little bit of a shout out to Savannah Easton there. Great result this week. Finishing in the top 16 of the Poison by Predator Saigon 9-ball Women's Open. It was a really tough, strong field, and finishing 9th place is definitely a great result, and that means she's still developing.
Yeah, and a little bit of pocket money as well, Tim, to take back to Las Vegas. But she's not old enough to put it in the machine, so I'm sure she'll invest in something worthy. Great guitar player as well. I believe she plays piano as well. She's a very, very talented young woman, Savannah Easton. And her brother, very talented as well, actually, at flying school. Takes flying lessons. Cameron, met him at a few events. Lovely lad. And soon, free flights for the Eastons. That's worth something, Tim, isn't it, in the pool industry? A member of the family who flies.
Well, that is definitely going to save some money. Yeah, had to run into the 6. Played it very nicely full. Ball cannon into it. Kind of feel like Shane stepped into this third set with a different attitude. Slightly more aggressive.
Yeah, Shane had a hearing difficulty growing up. Now wears an earpiece, a hearing aid. Really getting into a flow now, Tim, isn't he?
Well, I kind of felt like since he stole the set, the second set, where Oi had the chance to get on the hill, and then now he came out, changed his break from the side rail to the center. Could really put Oi in his chair. If he plays a strong set here, Oi will probably be kicking himself. He knows that he made that mistake, missing the 8.
He always makes it harder knowing it was your own mistake, which is the reason Van Boening got back and won the set. Ko Pin Yi on the verge of winning set 2. He's 3-1 up against Mirko Fortunsky. Back to this one. Van Boening on the roll. There's the break again, Tim. Didn't go this time. Oh, the 4 ball did.
Like I said, another Van Boening special. I mean, just look at that cue ball. You know how crazy I am about that impact and that kind of cue ball control, and he's just been stepping it up on the break. Oh.
He's overhit this by a long way. What's he done there? Okay, he's still got the 2 ball, but he's overdrawn it by about a foot at least.
Yeah, nice little shot there on the 2. Not out of the woods yet. Needs to probably stun over to the left side of the 5 ball. If you float the cube, if you float the 3 ball in and leave the 5 for the bottom left, you're gonna leave yourself tough angle on the 5 and possibly difficult to get to the 6 ball. I would like to get on the left side of the 5 ball. Well, he's okay. Chose to play this in the corner.
Yeah, I don't think he likes the middles too much.
Well, he had 2 misses in the opening set, and both of them were into the side pocket, so he might be purposely avoiding them, which is, I mean, I think it's really smart. Karen players do it all the time. When they miss a certain figure on the table, they try to play different solutions.
I thought he was going to say miss into the side pockets, and I was going to think, what kind of Karen table have you been playing on, Mr.
Well, trust me, I miss balls all the time on the Karen table. Super tight.
Really is in the zone now. Perfect again, Tim. That's the angle he's looking for. Similar angle again on the 9, or straighter on the 9. May not go short side on the 10. Yeah, so he's going to go just straight forwards. Well,
Yeah, Shane Van Boening flying.
A lesson in breaking and running, Tim. You may remember, there's only about 3 players that have ever broken and run a set in the Pro Billiard Series. I believe it's 3, might be 4 now. But it's not an easy feat. It's mainly because of the break, of course, but this man, well, he's not really human when it comes to the break, is he? He's a phenomenon. He is America's last hope, as he often is in big tournaments. There weren't too many here, actually, to be honest.
Oh, lost the cue ball quite a bit. You can see the complete difference on how the balls track all over when he's hitting him square in the face or when he hits it a little sideways. Not that the balls didn't spread all right, it's just not the same kind of spread. Just, yeah, well, different speeds on the ball. So we're not going to see a 4-0 perfect set. And he does have something aggressive here. I like to play the 1-4 combination. No way I'm turning this down. But is it not on?
He could play the 1-4 carom, couldn't he?
Well, yes. Also, I thought if you play the 1 ball thin into the 4, oh, what did he play?
Let's
What did he
see
do
what
there?
Shane does.
Did he tie the cue ball with the 7?
Yeah. I think he might have done. Good shot, he's saying. Good shot.
Oh, he's pushed his just to where he has to play that carom, even though he probably doesn't like it. So is he playing? Wow, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, the 5 doesn't go by the 4.
I thought Nuki might have played this shot. He's left it. Well, he's giving it back to him, saying, "Show us what you were going to do, then, Nuki. I'm interested as well."
Yeah, me too. I'm actually glad he gave it back. Yeah, he's called the 4 ball in the side.
Yeah, I think this shot was actually easier the first time, to be honest. He's got to shave the 1 very, very thin, hasn't he? Oh, he's played the safety. He's overhit it, though. Half a chance,
Well,
a shame.
The other option I was thinking about that it looked like he just played, because I'm not too sure at that pace if he was playing the safe. If maybe to go like a forced follow into the 1 and then carom the 4. I mean, it's super, super difficult stuff.
Not sure what that was all about. Maybe trying to psych himself up, Tim.
Well, whatever floats his boat. I don't really believe in all that thing, but
Could have been Morse code. ... dash. SOS, help me out.
well, I don't think he's in such a horrible position right now to go SOS, but who knows? 7 ball, really close to the side pocket. Not everybody's piece of cake. Not a great position to play later on. Did scare himself there. For a second he felt like he was going to get behind the 9.
Any time he has a ball into the middle now. Here's a little pause. Not going to miss this one though. 100% he's not going to miss. We did see one miss with ball in hand yesterday though, didn't we, Tim? That's been the pocket of doom.
Well, he's on prime shape to take away that 7 ball.
Prime position to take the 8, 9, 10 as well. And he will be on the hill.
Ooh, spin got him there. He knew when that cue ball was going to hit the long rail, he knew it was going to open up quite a bit. Just slightly too much outside spin.
I was wondering if you thought he got a funny contact having the cue ball cleaned. Crisis averted. So this to get on the hill and take a 2-1 lead in sets if he can break and run this next rack. Beg your pardon. Kopinyi did in fact take the second set against Mieszko Fortunski, so going well there. Olusegun Onoki taking the first set and 2-2 in the second with Claudio Cacci. Kopin Chung is 1 set all with Simon Corral. Mark Maggie, who's having quite the tournament, has equalised. It's now 1 set each with Daniel Maciel. Aloysius Shap 1 set up but 3-1 down in the second to Shinikoki. Jeffrey DeLuna 1 up and 3-1 up in the second in his match against Tae Yong Ko. And Alex Kazakis is a set up and 3-2 up over Sun Hee Swan. Remember guys, all these matches available on Pro Billiard TV, the channel that you're on now. You can search different tables. Just click the live icon in the Pro Billiard page and that will show you all the live matches that are going on right now. Aloysius Shap was actually my pick, Tim. Just looking to check on your pick. Piers Labutis and SVB. Well, we could have an SVB Aloysius Shap final, Tim. We can have a little side wager, a cup of coffee, next time we meet. I'll tell you what, we'll make it interesting. A steak in Beefeater Steakhouse here in Pattaya next time you come. How about that?
Well, might take me a bit before I get back there.
So you can wire transfer me the money, no problem. Dinner for one.
So romantic. Well, the only thing Shane has, well, not done wrong, but the only thing that hasn't happened for him this set is he's had 2 dry breaks now. But awkward for Oi. Of course, he's a lefty. Not sure how much of this he can reach.
Who's a lefty? Who's a lefty?
Oi, right? Oi not?
He's right. Oh, me?
No, Oi. No, he's indeed he's a righty.
He's a righty. Yeah.
Well, why is he complaining? He could still go 2 rails forward. He looked very disappointed with the shape.
What was the problem? No problem, Nuki.
No.
Yeah, he doesn't want to start.
He looked so disappointed. Now, occasionally, we do throw in the current scores of all the other matches going on at the same time. Now, if you cannot wait to hear the scores or to follow your favorite match, just go to probilliardseries.com. The draw is on there. The list with the equipment we're using is on there. The fields are on there, every tournament fields. So I would say all the information is right there to be found.
Yeah, meanwhile, Nukioi working his way through this rack to save 1 set point. He's picked up the speed again already. I'm going to try playing this fast, Tim, the next time I pick up a cue, just to see what happens.
Well, the interesting thing is, it looks very fast because he walks fast. But if you look precisely to what he's doing on the table, he does the same shot routine every shot. Well, of course, now he's going to want...
Here we see Yaelin Kamui, HBSF, Samsung Smart TV, thank you guys, along with Little Monster. World 10 Ball Championships 2025. Wow. Nothing doing, Tim.
Yeah, good news for Shane is that 1 ball getting very close to the top short rail, so no instant sellout. Nonetheless, could run the cue ball 2 rails again behind the 7 ball. He's played a similar shot like this before. Well, there's a couple options actually that could bring the cue ball behind the 9 and bang the 1 ball. This one has to land nicely. He's played it very well, and he's got the distance. It will be difficult to hit this 1 ball. I don't believe there is one of the obvious escapes, unless, just thinking, maybe he could go 2 rails. Yeah, off the left long rail and catch the back of the 1 ball. Needs to find the gap between the 6-10 mark.
Well, if he hits this and makes it as well at the same time, I'm sure he'd just be glad to hit it, but if he hits it and makes it, We might hear a roar like we normally hear when Dwon Kwok Hong is in action, and he will be in action on this table next against Joshua Phillip. Oh, what a hit.
Yeah, definitely keeps the dream alive, that hit. Just imagine if you're like a pretty decent player, but you're not so great at kicking, how often you would have probably given Noiki Oi ball in hand in these kind of situations. I don't think you can win even though you run out great and bank and good cue ball, but if you are not so great at kicking, you would have lost this set already, this match.
Yeah, I totally agree. That's a good point. And something else to add to that as well, and if a player knows that you're not too good at kicking, they can play on that weakness in your game as well, can't they, Tim? And play a real hook-up game against you.
Yeah, they're just gonna lock you up all the time. You know, they... Oh,
Wow,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, and he's opened the three
And
as
he's
well.
pushed the 3 ball. Oh, well. I mean, I understand it was not an easy shot. I had to run the cue ball 2 rails for the 2 ball. But I kind of feel like he's hit the wrong side of the ball slightly, which is very unusual to see for Shane.
Yeah, completely hit the wrong side of it, Tim. It went straight on. He's a funny chap. Got all the way back, past the side pocket. Yeah, just missing the point. What a good shot he's played there.
Ooh. And perfectly straight. We'll have to play the 4 all the way down in the bottom left. Should be okay. But how often have we seen that long distance come into play?
Well, he missed a 4 ball, a 3 ball rather similar to this earlier on, didn't he? From this end down to that top end. Not this time, no. Beautifully done. Another big draw shot. Nice angle on this 7 off the side rail. Heading in towards the 8.
Well, don't forget, there's slightly more pressure on Noiki than on Shane. Noiki realizing that he has to win the set. For Shane, he just has 2 shots at it. Or at least that's what I would be telling myself if I were in Shane's position. I would tell myself, listen, calm down, because you have 2 races to 4 to close out the match. So you have some... You can relax a little bit around the table. For Oi, every mistake could be his last one.
Yeah, he's on a high state of alert at the moment, Mr. Oi. It looks like he's going to win this one to go 2-1 up in this set.
Oh, this is... He's telling the balls, okay, nothing crazy please, nothing crazy please. Wow, he's crushed the break so well there. Park the cue ball in the center. 2 balls in on the break, 3 balls in on the break, 2 balls in. Wow.
Yeah, 1 and the 6 on the same side.
Well, just imagine, I mean, the only thing is you're trying to get straight enough on the 8 to where you don't have to go back and forth to get to the 9, but that's literally the only thing I can think of that could go wrong. Such a great break.
Shane itching to get a break, he really is. Noiki looking to get on the hill.
Well, also, both of them, they play quite aggressively. Shane didn't start off like that in the first set, but then later on picked up that same rhythm as Oi. And just because of that, I feel like momentum just doesn't stick for only a game or 2. Like, if you look at the scores, I think most of the sets will be either 4-1 or 4-2 in general. Don't think we're going to see a lot of hill sets. Unless we might have one in the deciding set, that would be insane.
Well, it can go all the way back to 1873 when Paul had the first ever Sports World Championship. Look how far it's come now, playing another World Championship here. And we have several of them during the year. Oh, he's done the same as he done earlier. repeat of the ball he missed earlier. Oh, what's he done there? Just taking it too quick, maybe. Took his eye off it. What a chance for Shane.
But it's on such an odd shot too. Like this time, he really was in prime shape. Could have killed the cue ball or float the 8 in. Like that. I just don't understand, really. The 8 ball he's missed earlier also was because of the shape, but this is very, very surprising. And we're not going to get on the hill for Nuki Oi. We're 2 each.
We talk about big billiard halls that are coming out of Vietnam all the time now. They're building them every week. The world's biggest billiard hall was called the Recreation, a mammoth 7-story health spa. It was a bustling Detroit business back in the 1920s. It featured 103 tables, 88 bowling lanes, 20 barber chairs, 3 manicure stands, 14 cigar stands, a lunch counter on each floor, a restaurant that could seat 300 people, and an exhibition room with a theatre that could accommodate 250 spectators. Now that's what you call a pool room. This is what you call a pool break. Made a ball, Tim. He's on the 1, 2 over the same side. It's looking good for Shane to get on the hill. Double hill. Two just getting out of the way. Just has to stop the cue ball. Big shot here, Tim. Going for the gap between the 3 and the 8. 3 and the 7, I beg your pardon. Oh, come on, Shane. What's he done there? It's all about the position he was playing, Tim. Got prime.
Wow. This. Both starting to feel it, I guess. I mean, of course, they've been playing now for a little over 2 hours. Maybe they should have taken a break in between sets. Usually, most of the players, they like to take a break every single set to make sure they stay sharp. These two barely took any. I think Oi did
Wow.
one. And
Can you believe that?
is it
Didn't even get over the
full
ball.
with emotions here.
Just didn't get enough height, Tim. I'm sure was afraid of having to get the cue ball back down again. But what a miss. These players are so good with the jump cues. You do expect them to make those kind of shots, don't you? Especially when the ball is in the jaws of the pocket. Unbelievable drama. I think Shane's feeling it just a little bit as well, Tim. He's human after all. I know we don't think he is sometimes, but he is. But he'll be mighty relieved that that mistake on the 2 wasn't punished by Nuki Oi. It was just a really bad jump shot. But if he's playing this with a bit of English into the side, it's missable. Nice smooth stroke. You can feel the tension, Tim, now. You really can.
Well, it's also rare to see both players. They looked a little bit emotional. Just, yeah, the emotions really slipping out of the system. Shane, when he missed, it was a 2 ball. It's where he showed more than he usually does. And Oi now a couple times. A little tap on the table, a little bit of frustration. Like, this is definitely heating up between the two of them.
A little bit short. They are thoroughly enjoying it, look, seeing one of their heroes, obviously. Everyone loves to get a glimpse of Shane up close and personal. Steadying the nerves. Eyes on the prize. Ooh, just caught one jaw, but in it goes. But now it's in Shane's hands. He's got the break back. Didn't make a ball on his last break. We'll be putting everything into this one. I would think
Well,
people want to start getting their seats for the next match because it's going to be packed, this arena, for Duong Kwok Hong against Josh Filler. It's coming up next on this table, 4 p.m.
oh, quite.
9 ball. Oh, look at this, Tim. How's it looking, mate?
I was going to say a little bit of overcut on the break. For a second, I was scared he might have come up dry, but the 4-railer just barely went. And now he's got a shot on the 1. If he lands in between the 2 and the 4, he might be able to close out the match.
Speed looks good. How's the line? Pretty good as well. Great shot. Shane van Boening.
Yeah, the only thing that could really stop him now is the fact that the 5 doesn't go by the 8. So might have to play from the 4 into the 5 for the side pocket. Or the opposite corner, but that's more traveling with the cue ball. So solved the 2 ball. Now it's going to put the cue ball near the long rail. Float forward. So it's just a 5 ball to solve, and then it's some traveling to do from the 6 to the 7. So it's not a gimme for the run out. No. Gonna have more angle on the 4. Yeah, but you could see he knows that that was a little bit nervy, that kind of stroke. And if he crosses over now, could land with the wrong angle on the 5 to get to the 6. Small margins. Oh,
okay.
He's on top of the 8.
I think he can just get to the left of the cue ball, Tim.
Oh, he's playing the 5 ball into the corner. Run the cue ball into the 10 and then have a long cut on the 6 right after.
Yeah, I thought he has to go for the side here, surely. It's just an easier make than the corner. Made it.
Oh, you could see what that means to him. I mean, he was so afraid of that side pocket. Just the second he struck it, here he goes. Please go. He put everything into that.
He did catch the near jaw, Tim, as well, but it went this time. So it must have been about the speed. Oh, look at this one shot.
Oh, nice shot. Does he get straight on the 7? No, he doesn't. He's perfect.
No, okay. He's at the end of the line for the man from the land of the bullet train.
Yeah, it feels sweet. Really let his stroke out there.
8 and the 10 for a place in the last 16. Totally in his hands. Well, nearly dropped the chalk on the table. Dead centre cue ball, dead in the centre of the pocket. Well played.